Shalom, you guys. So, I know it's been a while since I've done a little ride with me, or since I've been in a vlog by myself, because hubby's been posting a lot of vlogs, himself on our channel, and I've been so busy at work that I hadn't had an opportunity to post anything separate from us working on projects and things like that. So I just want to get you all caught up on the craziness that is going on. So this will be a little bit of a quick little story time. So yeah, I got downsized. I don't know if I mentioned or how many times I've mentioned in the previous vlogs that, I love my job. Look, it's been a blessing and it's been an experience to say the least. But yeah, I got downsized. So long story short, we had a meeting. They called an emergency mandatory meeting. And we were thinking that this was going to be the process changes that, they kept indicating that were going to happen. Okay. And sure enough, of course, working in any corporate structure or any place, there's always going to be a rumor mill or speculation of people asking or saying, what do you think it's about? What do you think it's going to change? And da, 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 da. So, at the meeting, going into the meeting was funny because I was speaking to one of my cohorts, and she was like, I said, what do you think this is about? And she was just like, oh, we're all going to end up being hourly employees, and yeah, they're going to, dissolve our program. And I'm like, don't play like that, because I am a strong believer that words are powerful. It says it in the Torah. I believe what it says, because people can speak things into existence. Yah gives us the power. If he created us in his image, he gives us the power to do the things that he does. Not necessarily in the same power that he does it, because nobody is Yah, but we still can speak things into existence. So, not to get off on a tangent, but continue on the story. So I'm like, no, don't play like that. I don't speak things negative into the atmosphere. And she was just like, oh, I'm just playing, left it alone. We walk into, the store and walk into the area where we're going to have the meeting. So I pick up on energy and, I pick up on stuff. And immediately when I walked into the room, I felt a somber, heavy spirit in there. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, not today. So, now that I think about it, and now that I hear myself talking about it, in this way, I feel it's kind of funny, So anyway, I got in there and we're sitting down. I sit into the young lady that I was talking to, walking in. Then another Torah observer sister that, I'm cool with. And she's the one who recommended me for the position in the first place. She came in and she sat down next to me. Mind you, I had talked to her earlier in the morning, and I had texted her to make sure that she knew what time and what was going on. So where was I? Okay, so we go into the meeting. I told you that the spirit in there was really, really somber and really heavy, and I was like, not today. And then one of my other Hebrew sisters, she came in and she was just like, hey, what's going on? You know, we're talking or whatever. And so we were very jovial. Like we were happy, and everybody else was sitting there like deer in the headlights. Like everybody was scared. You could tell like they were, you know, they were really worried about what was going on. Let me point out again, I never saw this coming, really. I knew that there were changes that were being implemented, but I didn't see me being downsized. Anyway, so they started talking in corporate jargon. I'm not going to go into detail about what actually was said, because that is semantics at this point. That's neither here nor there. And then I saw, okay, now we get ready to go to this conference call, right? And he pushed the phone into the center of the table and proceeded to dial the number. And this very, very scripted, very dry voice came over the phone and was basically saying, it's unfortunate to announce that your position as of date will be eliminated. Like basically null and void. I'm paraphrasing, of course. And immediately there's ladies across the table from me and this other sister that's sitting to my left. And like we're sitting across the table from them, and they were irately angry, like crying, angry. The sister on my right was laughing, which I thought was kind of weird, but that's neither here nor there. And I just was like, I'm still kind of in disbelief, and I'll tell you why. It's not that I'm in disbelief. It cracks me up how they did it. I'm a person of action. I take into consideration other people's feelings when I do things. Excuse me. And I understand that's corporate America. It happens. That's how they do. It is a heartless it is a heartless situation. It is a corporate is a get in, get what you can get, and get out. Now, here's the blessing. I always look for the blessing in things, because I know that my father, my L, does everything for a reason. 1, 2, he's going to make these things work out for my good, because that's what his word says. And his word cannot return to him void. So, which means what he says he means. He is an L of action. If he says something, he means it and or will do it. And because I believe that and I know that to be true, one of the blessings in it is we live in a fire at will state. Meaning they don't have to give you any cause to terminate you. They can just come in to work one day and say, it was nice knowing you. Have a nice life. And it has been structured in such a way where that did not happen to me. I can't speak for everybody else. I can't speak for everybody else's situation or whatever. But I'm going to tell you that did not happen to me. And so for that, I am eternally grateful to Yahuwah, my L, that he did not allow that to happen. Because I'm grateful, I'm grateful. But yeah, so that's in a nutshell what happened. There are still changes going forward, which I don't really want to discuss, because again, it's not my business at this point. I am literally weeks from my last day, and I'm good with it. Y'all has given me such a peace about it, and I feel like I need to be paying attention even more so than I was to what this experience is supposed to be showing me and or teaching me. So, you know, I thank Yah for the opportunity that he feels like I am open enough to receive his wisdom and learn from the situation, because this could be awful. Like, this could be a horrible situation. Do I feel some type of way about being home with my babies? Absolutely not. Do I feel some type of way about being able to spend extra time with with the Most High? Absolutely not. Do I feel some type of way about being able to spend extra time with my husband and having, the freedom and the time to, make sure that I'm not rushing around to prepare meals when I get home from work, but more importantly, having them ready. There takes it, prepping, your home and keeping house in the way that I do, at least. It takes time. It takes preparation. And so I feel like y'all's giving me the opportunity to be able to do some of the things that I've been wanting to do. And that's the way I look at it. I have a positive outlook on it. I know that Yah has kept us in way worse situations. And so I'm going to praise him for this. I am. And I honestly think I feel like this is a praise report even more so than the life update and story time. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm getting ready to go in here now. I have projects that I have to keep going and follow up on, and dot I's and cross T's before I make my exit. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm doing. So here in the next few weeks, that'll be me. I've already started cleaning out my office. I've already started cleaning out my bag, because everything that was given to me upon taking the position, I have to return my laptop bag, and things like that. So yeah, that's what's been going on. But let me say this lastly. I know that somebody is going to see this video and need this word. Trust Yah. Trust him. I don't care how bleak, how dark, how stressed you think a situation is. Know that Yah got you. Know that he has you. Know that he's not going to put you in nothing that he can't deliver you from. Know that. I am a believer. I have faith. I don't know if any of you that are watching right now know what the grain of a mustard seed looks like. How small and seemingly insignificant the size is. I mean, it's literally like small. And if you have the faith of the size of a grain of a mustard seed, then I'm telling you, he gonna work it out for you. So believe him for it. Pray, give your heart to him, and study the word. I promise you, you will not go wrong. He will move mountains for you. And I believe that with every fiber of my being. I've seen it in work. I've seen him do it. That's just how I feel. That's how I feel. Of course, or those of you who don't know, this is a family channel. We are a Hebrew family. We study and walk out the Torah the best of our ability. And we drop nuggets every day. And this is a nugget, a big one. So, shalom, you guys. Click like, subscribe to our channel. We post blogs daily. And yeah, comment below. Let me know give me some praise reports below. That's what you can do. All right. So I will speak to you later. Shalom.